Boro took an unbeaten record into this game. Only Leeds United have prevented the side from winning this season. A 2-2 draw at the Riverside a few weeks ago, the only points dropped, and an impressive start to this campaign. But it was Gateshead who started brightly. Former Boro Academy player Nathan Fisher causing problems down the right. James Marwood getting to the ball ahead of Connor Ripley. Boro created a chance just a couple of minutes later. Kieran Edwards getting this move going, across from Cameron Park to the back post. Slice clearance, falling straight to James Gray, and not a bad save from Mark Cook in the Gateshead goal. But it was Boro who took the lead with 21 minutes played. What has become a trademark of their season so far: passing. Building from the back, steadily, patiently, probing, just waiting for the right opportunity. Paul Weldon with a chip, a neat chest off from James Gray. We're just beginning to pick up the pace. Good cross and a sweet finish. James Gray sliding in at the back post to put Boro 1 up. That lead lasted just 4 minutes. A routine free kick. Josh Gillies with a delivery. Chris Fagan with a finish. 25 minutes have been played. No further goals in the first half. Boro starting well in the second, going 2-1 up on 54 minutes. Phil Shedd's come into his own over the last 2 or 3 games. Promises to be a good season for the right back, who's found a goal scoring touch. His opening goal came at Grimsby last week. Goal number 2 for the season, coming after 54 minutes. A move which he just about started, but certainly finished. A substitution on the hour was to have a telling impact. Anisiforos Rusias replaced by Charlie White. That was on 60 minutes. That was on 61. A crisp finish from White, who's in rich goal scoring form. Nothing else in his mind, perhaps a little bit lucky to get the run of the ball, nothing lucky about the finish. 9 minutes later, the Boro now firmly in control, again perhaps getting the run of the ball in midfield. Went further ahead when Kieran Edwards picked up Charlie White, and showing that he doesn't just blast them, he's got such a finesse about his game as well. He rounded things off in fine style, and so did Boro, scoring number 5 with 75 minutes played. The South Bank lad was in good form going into this game. He'd scored 5 in 3 games. It's now 8 in 4. Jarrett Rivers twisting and turning, doing the hard work. Charlie White doing the simple work. In charge on the evening was Des Parnaby. Well, Dave, we talk after a 5-1 win. Football's nice and easy when it's played like that, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't say easy, Gordon. It's all due respect to Gateshead, who I've got the fullest admiration for talent. You know, they've all turned full time this year. It's the first time they've had a reserve team for a while, and brave to do it. And I hope they're successful in the ventures. But you know, we've often stated this year that what's happening in 18s and reserves is pleasing to the eye, as it were. I think we need stronger tests, but you've got to give them credit where credit's due, and they play the game in the right manner in that, in my eyes anyway. And we were hoping Tony would come to the game tonight, and all I asked the players to do is first impressions are long, you know, last longest, and in the second half performance especially, it was a really nice way to play the game.
It all hinged on a tactical substitution, didn't it? Introducing Charlie White.
Got nothing to do with me. No, we were suffering actually. We had Kyle Oliver with a cut head, we had James Greer with quite a bad knock on the ankle, we had Kieran with a suspected knee, and then Oni obviously took a knock very early in the second half which affected his calf, and it was just a matter of saving bodies really, the substitutions. But I've got to say Charlie had quite an impact.
He has had quite an impact. I think he had 5 in 3 coming into this game, so 8 in 4 is not a bad return, is it?
Yeah, I mean, the strikers will tell you when they're confident. But Charlie has a wonderful feel for the ball. Nice touch, and he's grown nicely now, and he's grown into his body, as they say. I still think he's got something to come. He's had a nice run of it at the moment.
I know it was the intention of Tony Mowbray to come down tonight. I don't think he quite managed to do it. His press commitments, I think, seemed to carry on for a while, which is, I think, is understandable given the return. But it's a move at that level of the club, isn't it, which has lifted the whole place. It will filter down everywhere, and Tony will be looking everywhere as well for players.
Yeah, we're all looking for the feel-good factor, and certainly Tony's brought that in abundance today. Just, the links he has with the club in the past, and just his reputation as a person, never mind a manager and a coach, just as a person, full of respect for everyone, and I hope that carries through into the massive crowd we're going to get on Saturday. 25,000-30,000 would be lovely, and welcome them with open arms, as it were.
The place has needed a lift, everybody knows that. It's not been a good time for a long time. But the standard of football that Tony brings, irrespective of results, will, in its own right, get people interested in the club again, I would have thought. Is there any similar philosophy that's been running through the club at the reserve and academy level this year?
Yeah, I mean, I love to watch Tony's teams, the teams that he's built at West Brom and Hibs and Celtic. They've all had that reputation of a big open game, emphasis on attacking football, and if we can fit into that, and I've always said ours is a support role, the academy's role is to support the first team, and if we can support Tony in the first team from this moment onwards, then that'll be another good job done. But we'll keep doing what we're doing, and we'll keep trying to produce as best we possibly can.
It's been more than a support role since Gordon Strachan left the club. It's been hands-on from everybody. I'm not quite sure how many jobs you've been doing over the last week or 10 days or so. It seems to be half a dozen juggling around, but right the way through, everybody's pulled through. Steve Agnew obviously pulled through, Mark Proctor, yourself, Peter Hood. Everybody's just moved up that notch and just pulled through the course.
Yeah, I think that's the type of club we are, Gordon. I think I've been here 12 years now. I keep telling everybody what a wonderful club it is to work for, and it's got nothing to do with anything else other than people. I think we have some fantastic people running the club, and we've got really nice people at all levels within the club. So yeah, when the calls come, you just have to do what you can to make sure. Because the bottom line is that the club is far more important than any of us, and everybody's role is appreciated. I'm sure all the hard work that all those people you've mentioned just there now is much appreciated by everybody at the top end of the club. But no, it's been a tough fortnight. We've got Tony in place now, and hopefully we'll move on.
You've been juggling, as I say, half a dozen jobs. From now on, perhaps you're back to your day job, so to speak, and down to Sheffield Wednesday and Saturday.
Yeah, we're going to Sheffield on Saturday, and we're looking forward to that. It's back to the everyday job, as it were, and we'll do our best to make sure that we do things properly there as well.